Hello, it's Johnny Campbell here, the Transition Man. And if you're watching this video, you saw the headline and it said, "What's the point?" Most recently, I was working with some individuals, and the individual asked me a very important question about improvement. He said to me this. He said, "Why can't I motivate myself, Johnny? Why can't I really motivate myself?" Now, typically, when someone would ask this kind of question, the most typical answer is, well, you need to find your why. But that's not the reality of it. What this individual needed to do was find their now, a reason now to take action, a reason now to do the things that they need to do in their life, a reason now to start pushing toward things that matter most to them. Not finding your why, you need to find your now. But here's the trouble with it. Here is the biggest trouble with finding your now. And this is for everyone watching this video here. The reason it's so hard to find your now is because you're comfortable. That's the real reason. You're just flat out comfortable. You're comfortable where you are. You're comfortable with who you are. You're comfortable with what you have. You're comfortable with what you're doing. It is only when we become uncomfortable with where we are. It only happens when we see ourselves in a bigger and a better place that we start to find our now. See, finding your now is not about security or safety or any of those things. To find your now is something that is really inside of you that you are dissatisfied with. Something that you know that you could be better if you were doing those things. Finding your now is about finding problems in your life that you have finally gotten sick and tired of that you want to solve in your life. And here's some clues that there are things in your life that you want to solve, but it hasn't become a now for you. When someone asks you for something, in other words, they say, "Hey, why don't you join this course? Why don't you join this organization? Why don't you start doing these things?" And you say the words, "Someday, maybe I'll do that. One day, maybe I'll do that. When things look a little better, maybe I'll try that out." Those phrases are not the phrases of a person who is living in the now. You are living in a fantasy world, a place that doesn't exist. All we have is right now. If there are things in your life that you want to improve on, things that you want to grow from, things that you want to achieve, you have to start working on it now. See, being comfortable is very seductive because it keeps you in a place of quietness, a place where you don't want anything to change. But in order to live the life that you truly deserve, you have to start living in the now, and you have to find your now. And really finding your now is about thinking about your life for a moment and saying, what is it that I want to become? What is it that I want to do? Or what is it that I want to have in my life? And even if it's not for you, maybe your now is for someone else. Maybe I want to leave the people in my life a gift, a legacy of something. Maybe if I do this, this will allow others to benefit from around me. Finding your now is really about finding this thing that's going to move you to take action. But here's the catch with all of this. It's so easy to go back to sleep again and be comfortable. It is so easy. There are so many excuses why staying in a comfortable place is a good thing. But this life that you live right now was not built or designed for you to stay in one place. It was built for you to progress. It was built for you to improve. In each and everyone's life, there are areas where you can grow, where you can become better, and you can improve if you find your now. You have to find something within yourself that's going to move you to do something about the things that are in your life that you want to improve in your life. Whether it's to become a better you, whether it's to have more things come into your life, whether it's financial, maybe it's spiritual, maybe it's just personal development wise. But it's so important for you to find your now so that you will take action on the things that could really make the biggest difference in your life. So with that in mind, I want to help you find your now. And one of the things that I want to do is I've been telling everybody I'm doing a webinar, and the webinar I'm going to be doing is called Mindset, Meaning, and Money. And in that webinar, I'm going to cover things on how to find your why and find your now and push. My goal is to help you become a better you. so that you can have the things that you want in your life on a bigger, more grander scale, to be able to do the things you want on a grander scale, or just to be that person that you really want to be. And to make that possible, if you go to the link that you'll find here and below, either in the website or on the actual video, you go over there and you'll see all the things that I am offering for those that will sign up for my webinar. You're going to get my new book that I'm going to be releasing coming out soon. You're also going to get my 4-hour online course, Rise Up and Win Success Packet. And you're going to get 4 hours of audios, you're going to get videos where I coach you and I move you along the process of finding your now. And then finally, when we go live with the webinar, you'll be able to have a chance to be on this webinar asking questions, but also I'll be answering all of your questions. The webinar is going to be recorded, so that's going to be also added in to your investment. So you're going to get my book that's going to be coming out. You're going to get a 4-hour online training, plus you're going to get the webinar as well as a recording. So you're going to get all of these things for a very small investment. So if you go below or click on the button, go over, check it out. It is at riseupandwin.com/elevate, and that will give you a chance to see all the things that I am actually offering. But I want to leave you with this thought. Finding your why is great, but finding your now will impact, improve your life. Once again, this is Johnny Campbell, the Transition Man. I wish you all the best in your success, and I hope to see you on the webinar.